So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have another video for y'all guys, and hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications and give it a thumbs up. And guys, so today we're gonna be looking at creepy stories. Okay, so which one are we gonna be looking at? Oh yeah, this one. Okay, it's called Scary Stories for a Rainy Night. Scary Stories for a Rainy Night. 6 days ago. So it's during the coronavirus. Okay, I'm gonna put you right here. No, should I? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, look, guys, they're gonna be. Okay, it's loading. Okay. Okay, I have it this way. Okay, guys. So, okay, volume 40. Okay, we're gonna put the volume. Okay, we have it all the way up.
The scary stories will start in 30 seconds. Before they do, I just want to remind you to subscribe to my channel. I promise there will always be minimal ads in my videos. And in this video, there is only 3 mid-roll ads. Your experience with my videos is what's most important to me, and I stand by my minimal ad promise. So again, if you enjoy my videos, please subscribe and hit the thumbs up. It helps me so much. Now, let's begin.
No, guys, subscribe to my channel, not his. I'm not telling. Oh, okay, guys.
I'm 22 years old, and this happened about 2 years ago when I was still living at my grandparents' house.
Okay.
This was the only scary experience that has ever happened to me, and it was a doozy. My cell phone was on the nightstand next to my bed and started ringing. It was like 3 a.m. To my surprise, the number calling me was the house.
Okay, guys, so listening to this story, I feel like somebody's like gonna creep up on me. But like, it's just me and my mom here. It's my mom sitting and watching TV. Oh my, this is a creepy story, guys. Okay, so let's press play.
Phone, as in the phone downstairs. I answered, thinking that maybe one of my grandparents had hurt themselves, but when I said hello, I got no response. I again said, hello, Grandma, Grandpa, but again, nothing. That's when fear really hit me. I crept down the stairs, and they were really old stairs. They creaked. The whole house was dark, and I'd be lying if I said I wasn't petrified of what I would find. The house phone that called me was in the kitchen, and as I reached the bottom step, I was still holding my cell phone to my ear, and whoever was on the other line was still there. I could hear them breathing lightly. I walked through the living room and into the kitchen, my heart beating out of my chest. I switched on the light, and to my relief, nobody was standing there. But at the same time, I realized that they must be somewhere else in the house. Or maybe the phone somehow malfunctioned and called the last number dialed or something. No, it was someone in my house. How did I know? Because suddenly they started laughing through the phone. I could tell it was a woman. It was my grandma. I ran upstairs to my grandparents' room, and it was locked. I could hear my grandma hysterically laughing through the bedroom door and through the phone. Panic hit me. I kicked the door open and immediately saw my grandpa shaking my grandma as she sat on the edge of the bed, holding the phone in her hand and laughing maniacally. I have never in my life seen or heard my grandma laugh like that, but it was horror movie material. She abruptly then stopped as she woke up. Both of my grandparents completely brushed it off and told me to go back to bed. But it was so insanely scary that I almost wanted to scream at them. The next morning was like any other. My grandma was sleepwalking or whatever she was doing the night before, she just casually said, "It happens once in a blue moon." I told her what happened exactly, beat by beat, and she responded, "Oh my, that sounds so scary." Yes, Grandma, that's a freaking understatement.
2. Okay, so it says 2.
One time, I drove back to college after Christmas, but before the winter break was over, so I was the first of my roommates to get back to the house that we were renting. Our house was in a pretty isolated spot on the outskirts of a town in upstate New York. I pulled into the driveway behind the house, went to the trunk, and grabbed one of my bags, and then ran inside because I had to use the bathroom so badly. I had been on the road for over 5 hours. I was inside the house using the bathroom for maybe 5 minutes.
What?
Afterwards, I went back outside to get the rest of my stuff from the car, and there were footprints in the snow all around it. Now, as I said, I was alone in the middle of nowhere.
What?
The only set of footprints should have been mine, from where I had gotten out of the car on the driver's side, walked to the trunk, and then walked to the back door.
That's creepy.
Yet now, there was another set of footprints circling the car, and then leading into the woods at the back of the property. It appeared that the footprints had originally come from the woods as well. I had left my trunk open while I was inside because I assumed I was alone, and nothing had been taken. But someone had seen me arrive. They came out of the woods, circled my car, and then returned to the woods. I grabbed the rest of my stuff, locked my car, ran into the house, and locked the doors.
Oh my. 3. Oh my. This is the next creepy story.
Last year, the day after 4th of July, I went to my favorite lake to go fishing. Occasionally, I would take friends, but more often than not, I went alone. Unless you're fishing in the dark, nothing creepy really ever happens, and you would never expect something creepy to happen either. I went to a very specific spot on the lake where I have always had good luck catching fish. The sun was out, and it was peaceful. Nobody else in sight. That's what I really love about this lake. It wasn't too popular like some others I have been to. I was listening to an Audible book when suddenly, without hearing him at all, a man floats by in a little rowboat. I looked over at him, and he is stereotypically creepy, smiling at me and didn't say a word. To break the awkward silence, I said, "Hey, I didn't see you there," and then let out a fake little laugh. The man said nothing and just floated by. I brushed it off as he was leaving my immediate vicinity, but was once again taken by surprise when he turned around about 20 yards away and began heading towards me again. He was rowing, so it was gradual, but man, I cannot tell you the creepy feeling that came over me. I thought for sure that he would say something this time, or do something, but he floated by and said nothing once again. I have a short temper, and I got a little pissed off and said, "Do you need something, bro?" He just smiled at me. After that, I had had enough. "Dude, get the hell away from my boat." He stood up and continued his disrespectful stare. After just standing there looking at me like an idiotic psycho, he picked up the small anchor he had on his piece of crap little boat and tossed it behind him into the dark lake. I immediately stood up and started reeling in my line.
No.
A few seconds later, I put my pole down and started my motor. I looked at him one more time before I blasted away, and this guy was still smiling.
What?
I flipped him off and was gone in seconds.
Thank you for flipping him
Well,
off.
that kind of ruined my mood, and I felt pissed off and creeped out, so I decided to call it a day. I have been to that lake 100 times since, and have never seen that guy again. And I better not either. I might just punch him in the face. I have no idea what his deal was, if he was annoyed that I was fishing in a spot that he liked, or if he was picking a fight. I have no idea. Thinking back on it, though, the whole thing was stupid, and honestly, creepy as hell.
Okay, so now we're gonna pause right there. So guys, that is the end. And guys, I hope you don't have nightmares, because I'm probably gonna have nightmares. Cause I don't have goosebumps, but like I have no idea. That was, but like that last story. Oh my, that's so creepy. So guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Wait, don't go yet. Okay, guys, so if you haven't subscribed, just subscribe. We're almost at 14 subscribers, please. And guys, and give you a thumbs up and turn on notifications so you won't miss this video and the other videos I'll post. And peace.